we're not trying to offer the vacation of a lifetime. We're trying to offer a lifetime of vacations. We are competing for your time. This is one of the most important times of a family's year because they don't get that much vacation time. And so it's really important that it be done right and that they get the best vacation. And if the best vacation is at sea, that's fine. But we really want to make sure that we're competing in a total market, not just the best cruise.
It's an elevation of the entire industry.
Well, and the result is that our guests have such an amazing time. When our guests come back from their vacation, they're not just, we had a good time. They're missionaries for the cruise industry. They're obnoxious about it because they had such a good time. We did surveys that showed in some cases, the cruising on a Royal Caribbean cruise had a higher level of satisfaction than chocolate. I mean, it's hard to imagine. Our mantra is continuous improvement, constantly looking to do better each time we do it so that rankings, that appreciation by the guest keeps getting better, and it has over time.
One of the things I read was that you were looking to make the ship bigger. And for some reason, the answer was cut it in half and go from there. I'm going to need you to walk me through that.
Okay, yes, that was actually my first introduction to the cruise industry. So the founder of the company had been built with three 720 identical passenger ships, and they were quite revolutionary at their time, but they were sort of a standard size. And Ed Steffen, who was the founder and then at the time the president of Royal Caribbean, said, we need the ships to be larger so that we can get economies of scale, so that we can add more activities to make this a more interesting cruise, but mainly the economies of scale. He said, the way we can do that is we cut the ship in half. We float out the new midsection. We float back the front, and then we glue it all together again. And we end up with a ship that is not 720, but is 1,020 passengers. And if you think about it, when you cut the ship in half, you cut all the wires and all the pipes. And when you put the midsection in, it has to have a pipe that connects that and a wire that connects. They did it beautifully. And I was shocked. One of the things we did was we surveyed our guests. What did they think of that? And a third of them thought it was better. And a third of them thought it was worse. And a third of them said, I didn't notice they had made a change. I was shocked, but it was very successful. And that was early days.
That's incredible. Incredible.